What is good, guys? How y'all doing? So we're doing the daily for you and your person. My readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're general. So if it doesn't resonate, go check out. Make sure you check into your Moon and your Rising video. Venus can apply too, especially in regards to love. Okay. Anything I need to talk about? Hey, Crystal Beauty, Mrs. T. What's good, guys? Hey, Gavin, Anicia, Jay, Jessica. How are you? Just chilling, you know? Hey, Juan, hey, Claudia. Good morning, Danielle. It's pretty late here. Well, I'm getting late going. Anyways, I'm going to get right to it, guys, okay? So we're starting from Aries, and we're going right down through to Pisces, okay? Hey, Frank, Jessica. Hey, Diana. All right. So what do we got for Aries and their person? If you're new to my channel, these are just super quick check-ins to see what's going on, okay? If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay. What do we have for Aries and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Aries and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles for Aries. Hey, Queen GT. Allison, Rachel. Oh, damn, Aries, your overall energy is the 5 of Swords in reversed with the 7 of Swords right under that. Thank you, Juan. I really appreciate that, buddy. And you support me a lot, so I appreciate that. So I feel, Aries, whoever you're dealing with, you're definitely done with the drama here. You're done with the drama, and I feel like you haven't been completely honest with this person, or you're going into this energy, Aries, where you are pulling back. It's like you're not trying to force things. I do feel like there's some things that are left unsaid with you, Aries, or you're not being completely open. You're not being completely vulnerable. I feel here with the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse, you're really starting to doubt this whole situation. It's almost like you're trying to create some form of blockage, or you're trying to create some form of delay, because it's like you're either not ready to speak some form of truth, or you feel like this person isn't open to it, okay? And with the 8 of Pentacles and Hangman in reverse, I feel like you're more so focused on work. You're more so focused on your independence right now. You're focused on goals. And I feel like there is something here you're not seeing clearly, but I feel like this is more so making a temporary self-sacrifice of what makes you happy. Yes, this person makes you happy, but you feel it will cause too much drama to try to force this person to see your side of the story, or to try to, you know, try to get in this person's life. You feel like it will just cause too much drama. So I feel like this is more so making some form of self-sacrifice for the person you're dealing with, giving them space or allowing them to figure out what they want, okay? Could also be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo, or a Leo. Whoever you are dealing with, I feel like Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like they could be juggling here, or it's like they're really having a hard time making a final decision, okay? I feel like they're really having a hard time becoming connected with their higher self, or the greater scheme of things, the bigger picture, and it's causing a lack of focus or a lack of stability in their personal life, and it's really causing them to have a difficult time making the right decision. I do feel like this person is seeing this as something that has come to an end, or they're more so trying to release some form of control with the 6 of Wands in reverse, because they feel like they're not being recognized. They may feel like you have forgotten about them, Aries, or they're having a hard time seeing success because you're not paying attention to them. Maybe you're not trying to force things anymore. And it's like, wait a minute, it's kind of like crumbling their ego, okay? Which isn't your responsibility, but you know, that's how they are looking at it. And with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, this is definitely some form of lesson for this person, or this person is realizing a lot about themselves and the bigger picture of this whole situation. Okay, so I feel like you're just doing your thing. You're focusing on goals, you're focusing on work, and really not paying too much attention to this right now because you're done trying to force someone to be with you or force someone to let you love them, right? So we have strong earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have Pisces and Leo. Okay, so all right. What's good, kitty cat? Hey, Rob. 2020. Hey, man. 1 second. Okay, so let's move on to Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides. What do we got for Taurus and their person? What do we got for Taurus and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Taurus and their person? 3 shuffles. Okay, so wow, Taurus, your overall energy is the Star with the Hermit right under that. You are going through a lot of realizations about yourself here. You could be really healing from a situation in the past, even if that situation has been your own sabotage in regards to your love life. Okay, I'm not saying you are sabotaging, but I feel like you did cause, it's like you are going through some form of heartbreak here, or you're realizing that you really had a lot more hope and love with someone than maybe you had thought. With the Hermit card, I feel like you're really getting into this energy of realizing what it is you're wanting. And you're trying to be more open to this, right? You're trying to be more wise in regards to this situation, not necessarily focus on the petty, small minor factors of this whole situation. And with the Star card, it is allowing you to heal. It's allowing you to see the bigger picture. I do feel like you have a lot of hope with this person. And with the Knight of Cups and the Emperor card, Taurus, you're wanting to offer your love to this person. Okay, you really are. You're almost wanting to take some form of control, or you're wanting to take accountability. You're wanting to take responsibility for this connection. I still feel like you're somewhat scared here. And I feel like it's not so much in regards to this person. I feel like you're scared to feed into this too much because you're scared to cause some form of instability in your personal life, whether that's financially, maybe you feel like you have to rebuild. But it's like, you need to do something. It's that energy of knowing you need to do something in regards to this situation, because without doing anything, you're just breaking your own heart. Even if this person caused heartbreak, it's like you're willing to heal, you're willing to allow things happen as they may and move forward with this person, right? Whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely feeling betrayed or backstabbed in regards to the situation. They're definitely drained here. They're kind of in this energy of wondering, should I stay? Should I go? I feel like they're having a hard time knowing what they need to do. Okay, I also feel like your person could be in a situation that's not necessarily energetically supportive, or they're in a situation that isn't necessarily thriving for their soul. And I feel like it is preventing a lot of lessons for them to learn, because with the Death card in reverse, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. It's like there's some form of change or growth that your person needs to go through. But I almost feel with this Emperor energy on your side, Taurus, it's like you're willing to be this person's soundboard. It's like you're willing to help this person out somehow, or get through this step in their life. It's really that unconditional love and deeper understanding of the energetic connection you guys have. So I do feel, like I said, your person's drained by this whole situation. This may be someone that has walked away from you or is starting to lack patience. But I feel like if this is your person, it's not you that they're drained by. I feel like this person's just drained overall. They're drained in their situation, or they're just going through some form of spiritual journey that is dragging them through the mud. Could be depression, to be quite honest with you, or they're exhausted, right? They're exhausted. So I feel like they're really unsure when it comes to this love situation. It makes things even more confusing as to what they need to do, because they're already so vulnerable and sensitive to their current environment. But you have a lot of love for this person. And like I said, I feel like you're willing to be this person's person, be this person's soundboard, help this person go through the healing that you're going through or have gone through. You know, it's really beautiful, really. So we have Aries, we have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, we have Virgo, water, air. Okay, dokie. All right, so Gemini. What's good, guys? Oh, I need coffee. What do we have for Gemini universe, spirits, and guides and their person? What do we got for Gemini and their person? Hey, Malicio. Hey, Jessica, Anna, Cassie. All right, what do we have for Gemini universe, spirits, and guides and their person? Three shuffles for Gemini. One more. Your overall energy, Gemini, is the Four of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles right under that. So I feel like you're being very careful with your feelings, with your time. With the Six of Pentacles right under the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're almost sparing your energy, okay? Because it's like you either feel responsible to take care of other people, or it's like you're sparing your energy because it's like whether you have children, whether there's family in your life you need to take care of. I feel like in regards to your person, you're definitely being greedy with your emotions. You're being greedy with your time, definitely isolating here. I feel like for a group of you, you could be going through some, this can represent depression, Hermit in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to deflect any form of emptiness that you may be feeling in regards to this situation. Okay, you're trying to keep yourself busy. You're trying to keep yourself distracted. And with the Five of Pentacles, I do feel like, you could be going through some abandonment issues, or you're having a hard time dealing with rejection in itself, because you do feel at loss with this person. But it's like you're having a hard time really feeling what you need to feel. It's like you're deflecting any form of pain or trauma that you have been through, whether it's your whole life or with this person. It's you're trying to keep yourself busy, trying to keep yourself distracted. Because like I said, you either feel responsible for people, or it's like you're sparing your energy is what I get from this. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely feeling out of balance here. Okay, you're feeling out of balance. You may be having a hard time regaining your confidence, or you're having a hard time taking action in any direction, because it's like you're starting to become so disconnected because you're doing so much deflection and so much. You're having a hard time feeling and accepting that feeling and digesting it and processing it and healing from it. You're trying to, like, as soon as you feel something, you distract yourself, right? And that's definitely a Gemini thing. And it may be, really steering you off your track when it comes to the greater scheme of things or your bigger purpose. So just keep that in mind. But in regards to this person, you're definitely feeling left out in the cold. You're being greedy with your time, with your energy, whatever it may be. Okay. So whoever you are dealing with, I feel like Lovers in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, they're definitely abusing their power, okay? The Emperor in reverse is nasty, or it's like he really lacks empathy. It's someone that expects more than he gives. It's someone that understands that you love them and they kind of take advantage of that. And with the Lovers in reverse, this is definitely someone that's having a hard time making a decision that's right for their higher self. And they're having a hard time taking responsibility and accountability for this whole situation. This is someone that may always accuse you of being in the wrong, or it's like they're having a hard time taking ownership for something here. And with the Hangman in reverse, I do feel like there's something they're not seeing clearly. But it's like they're not really letting you know what's going on with that Four of Wands. They're showing you if they are unhappy, they're not showing you, right? They're not giving you a real perception of what's going on with them. With the Knight of Wands, you know, they are very attracted to you. You could be dealing with a player type of energy, or you're dealing with someone that just likes attention, to be quite honest with you. Could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. But I don't see this person growing up, okay? It's like they need to grow up or take ownership and responsibility for how they're feeling. Right. And I do feel like you're going through a lot of self realizations as well that you need to take accountability for too. So it takes two. There's lessons for both parties, but I don't see this going anywhere just yet. You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Okay, doke. Thanks, Tracy, guys. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody? I know I like look like blah, but I'm just like chill. I was just listening to some gangster music before I came on here. I'm like, I don't know, getting in the mode. I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling good spiritually. I really need to get my butt in gear when it comes to my health because, you know, it's a process. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. If anyone has been having a hard time with the health journey, don't worry, man. I'm in that too. But we're getting there, okay? We're getting there. So what do we got for Cancer and their person? Happy that I get to watch you live. What do we got for Cancer and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Cancer and their person? 3 shuffles for Cancer. Your overall energy, Cancer, is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse. So this is you having a hard time trusting spirit, having a hard time really leaning on spirit to take care of your business, okay? I feel like you're definitely starting to lack faith in this whole situation. Oh, you're starting to lack faith, and it's almost like because you're doubting the situation, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the recognition, or it's like you're starting to wonder, will this person really accept me for me? Will this person choose me? And it's creating a lot of manipulative behaviors, which can happen to the best of us, Cancer. Okay, but we do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician as well. I mean, this represents black magic. This represents an extreme amount of manipulation of energies. It's trying to take matters into your own hands. It's trying to manipulate with someone's free will. And I'm not saying that you're doing that, especially intentionally, but I feel like you may be trying to manipulate the way this person sees you, or it's like you're trying to, you're really fighting for what you want. You really are. You're trying to bring balance to this. You're trying to create another opportunity, but it's like you're trying to pull this person in while pushing them away at the same time, okay, is what I get from this. It's like you feel like, it's almost like you're trying to pull someone in, and if they come, it's like you're just waiting to say, this is what you've done wrong, you've done that wrong, you've done this wrong. It's like, it's a lot of manipulation is what I get from this. If you want someone, let them come to you. Don't hold the past against them. Don't try to think that, don't mess with someone's energy, right, is all I'm saying. If you want someone, great, but don't be in this energy of trying to manifest someone into your life, and then they come, and it's like you're starting to point fingers or starting to accuse. Why do you want them in your life then? That just sounds like drama. And I'm not saying you're doing that, but just sometimes we can get in this energy of doing that unintentionally, or it's like our emotions get the best of us, you know? Like if I want someone in my life and then they come into my life and I just snap at them and push them away, like what the hell? What is that? You know, that's just ego, you know? So just be careful, because I do feel like you want this person in your life, but it's like you're pulling them in while pushing them away at the same time, okay? Which is really confusing, especially to the universe, okay? So whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely heartbroken here with whatever is happening between the two of you. They're definitely in this energy where they're done with the drama. They're exhausted to even come forward to you because they feel like it will be drama, or they feel like they'll have to defend themselves, right? And I feel like this person has been hiding some form of pain, or they've been hiding how much this has really hurt them. And they're attracted to you. They want this. There's a lot of passion here, but they feel if they come forward, Cancer, it's like, it's just going to be drama, is what I get from that. And it's just, they're not in the energy to do that. They're going through a lot of heartbreak, or it's like they're feeling more vulnerable than maybe they put themselves out to be. Okay. And they could feel stuck in a situation as well, or they're just feeling blah. They're feeling disconnected. They just don't have the energy to fight. And based off this energy, if this is for you, Cancer, I'm not saying you're wanting to fight, but you're wanting to bicker. You're wanting to defend why this happened in the past, or you're wanting to pick apart the situation. So just be careful, right? Leave the past in the past and move forward. Okay. So we have Gemini energy. We have Virgo, Leo, but I don't see a person moving forward. They're very attracted to you. They know they want you, but they also know coming forward, Cancer, will, or at least they're feeling intuitively that it's going to bring a lot of drama. And if this is a relationship, they're just distancing themselves because they feel like you can't relate, to how they're feeling, or you won't understand. They feel like there's a lack of empathy or compassion on your part. Okay. So we have strong fire energy as well, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Hey, Celia. Okay, so what do we got for Leo universe, spirits, and guides? You're being used as a safety net. When his last. What do we got for, who am I on? Leo. What do we got for Leo universe, spirits, and guides? Thank you, Sharon, for that $20. I really appreciate it. You think I'm great. I can tell you put a lot of emotion in your readings. I also love your fun side. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Don't cry, Rose. I don't know what's going on with me lately. I'm just extra sensitive. So that's why I haven't really been putting readings out as much as I would like. I just need to embrace this energy that I'm going through. Sorry, guys. Anyways, what do we got for who am I on? Leo. What do we got for Leo universe, spirits, and guides? But thank you. I really appreciate that. What do we got for Leo and their person? 3 shuffles for Leo, please. Your overall energy, Leo, is the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles right under that. You're definitely, this is like autopilot energy. You just feel like you're waking up, going through the days. You're definitely, you may be, just be careful here, because I do feel like you feel responsible. You may be the financial provider, or you got kids, you got a lot of responsibilities, right? Thank you, Esther, for that $4.99. I really appreciate that. But it's like, you feel like you got a lot of responsibilities, and that's completely normal, but you really got to put yourself first sometimes too, because I feel with the Devil card and the Moon and the Ace of Wands in reverse, you may be starting to enter some form of depression, or you're starting to, and depression is honestly a beautiful thing. It's more like a spiritual, depending, I'm not a doctor, but it's like a way for the universe to push you in a point where you have to be forced to look at something differently. Okay. And I feel like you're definitely stuck in your feelings here. You're stuck in this energy of overthinking. You may be really emotional. You may be crying more often. You're definitely not opening up to this person. I feel like, if anything, Leo, you have become very guarded to this person. You've become very guarded. Okay, you don't want this to end. You really don't. But I feel like there's some resistance to be vulnerable on your side, or it's like you're having a hard time being vulnerable because deep down, okay, you're feeling emotional. You're feeling hurt. It's like when you're really hurt, when you're heartbroken, when you're going through some point in your life that's painful, it's like you snap at people easier, right? Because you don't want to acknowledge that pain. And it hurts even more when someone acts like they don't understand what you're going through, right? Or they gaslight you, whatever it may be. But it's like you're just feeling blah. You know, you really need to take this time and have a bath, put yourself first. Don't be afraid to, you know, just skip the dishes and go jump in the bath. I do that often, you know, like just put yourself first tomorrow. That's what I'm saying, because I feel like in regards to this person, you're not open to communication as much as you may think you are because you're so hurt, or it's like you're letting a lot of toxic thoughts get into your head. Okay. So just try to stay positive and not necessarily avoid what you're feeling, but feel what you're feeling and really come to a resolution about what you need to do as one to try to shift the way you're feeling. Okay. So put yourself first, take care of yourself, and appreciate yourself too. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. Because I feel like, you know, you're letting the overthinking really get the best of you. And it's impacting your value as well, or how you view yourself and your own value. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely breadcrumbing you here. Okay, they're definitely breadcrumbing you. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands, this person has become very distant, or they're not feeding into this because they feel it's like they're not trusting that investment for whatever reason, whether it's a lack of stability, a lack of equal give and take. I also feel like you're dealing with someone that does have a lot going on. Right? They may have felt in the past that they were carrying this all on their own, or they were the ones putting in all the work. And now they're in this energy of looking at this too logical that it's kind of removing the passion. Okay. You're dealing with someone that's waiting. They're really doing a lot of reflecting on what has happened in the past. They're kind of looking at pattern recognition. It's like they're trying to think about if this is worth putting their time into, to be quite honest with you, is what I get from that. They could be stuck in a situation because of children, or they're stuck in a situation that's really confusing them and what they need to do. Okay, I do feel with the Fool energy, they're wanting some form of new start, or they may want to go at this a different way. But right now they got too much going on. They're having a hard time seeing the situation clearly. And I honestly feel, Leo, you just need to take some time for you, boo. Okay, because you know, trying to have a conversation with someone in this energy, it's just you're going to be left more hurt, okay, especially your person, because I feel like they're not necessarily open for communication. If anything, they're going to breadcrumb you more and make you feel like your emotions aren't valid when they are. But sometimes we need to be our own superhero, you know, that's just the reality. And I feel like tomorrow you need to be your own superhero and take care of yourself and just do that, okay? Just do that. Because I don't see anything happening just yet. Okay. So we have Aries, we have Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Earth. Okay, so what do we got for Virgo, universe, spirits, and guides? What's good, Lou? Hey, B. Edwards. What do we got for Leo, universe, spirits, and guides, and their person? Or Virgo, sorry. Virgo. Sorry, Virgs. What do we got for Virgo and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Yesterday, apparently, I was saying Leo a lot, so I don't know where I'm getting Leo from. Who's this Leo that's flooding my subconscious? I don't even know any Leos, to be honest with you. I can't think of any. What do we got for Virgos and their person? Well, my son's a Leo. I have a son who's a Leo, guys. What do we got for Virgo and their person? Virgo. One more. What do we got for Virgo and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Three shuffles. Your overall energy, Virgo, is the Nine of Pentacles with the King of Swords in reverse right under that. Virgo, I feel like you're really starting to lose hope in everybody, to be quite honest with you. You're starting to feel, and I'm not saying it's true, but you're starting to feel as though you only got yourself. right? Which, is a very empowering thought if you can digest it in a certain way. But you're definitely focusing on your own independence here. You're really focused on being self-sufficient, self-reliant, being single, whatever it may be. I feel like in regards to the person you're dealing with, Five of Cups and the Strength in reverse, you could be dealing with a Leo, but you definitely have a lot of disappointment here with how a situation is playing out. You have a lot of regrets. It's like you're really in this energy of not having, it's like you're too exhausted to even try to make things work at this point. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of emotions or feelings you're not expressing to this person. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's impacting you. It's more so, I feel like you're in this position, Virgo, where you feel like your person can't handle the truth or they can't handle what you need to say. Because with the Empress energy, I feel like you're in this energy where you're feeling good, you're feeling empowered, you know that at the end of the day, you got you, right? But I feel like you're stressed out about opening up about something in regards to your person. You're stressed out about being bold. I feel like you're trying to let something slide here, or you're trying to go about life with some new form of knowledge or understanding without telling people. That's what I get from this energy, because you're definitely keeping a lot hidden. You're definitely being mysterious. You're pulling back from the ones you even love. But it's like it's not impacting you. Thank you, Gino Lee Garcia. I really appreciate that, man. Good vibes for the end of the week. Clarity, please. Yes, absolutely. Good vibes for all of us. But thank you. I appreciate that. But it's like you're in this energy of you don't need anybody, Virgo, but I feel like you're starting to feel needed more than you're getting back. That's what it is. It's like you feel like there's a lot of people that need you, but it's like, when can someone give me support? Like, you don't want to be in a position where you have to ask for support. It's like, why can't that support or love just exist in itself? And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, if it is a Leo, it's like you're definitely it's like you're frustrated. You're disappointed that this person is draining you, or you just want someone that's on your wavelength. You don't want to have to open up about it. You don't want to have to cause drama. And I feel like you're just going to get in this energy, Virgo, of being your own superhero. You're going to be on your own. You're going to be single, or you're going to just rely on yourself until someone can see it for themselves. It's like less is more with this person, or that's how you're looking at this, because you're definitely keeping quiet here. You're not revealing the whole tea. Because you almost feel like it would be pointless to reveal how you're feeling. It's more so they have to see, So maybe you're trying to pull away from them and hope that they get the hint, is kind of what I get from that. Anyways, so whoever you're dealing with, this person definitely has a lot of love for you, Virgo. They really do. Okay. But I feel like they have a hard time expressing it in a mature way. With the Four of Cups and the World in reverse, this person does not want this cycle to end with you. They really don't. But it's like they just can't move forward. Okay. This is someone that they get stuck in a low vibrational energy, or they get stuck in this poor me type of energy. And it's like, I feel like you're just exhausted by it. It's like you're over here being an Empress, Nine of Pentacles. You're badass. And I feel like you're just wanting someone to be on that wavelength. And you're kind of annoyed with this whole poor me type of energy. You're annoyed with someone, especially in the times that we're in right now, you're annoyed with how petty someone's being, is what I get from this. And yes, they're feeling like this is unrequited love, Virgo. They're feeling like this isn't giving them what they're wanting. They feel like you're starting to distance, or you're starting to not give them the love that they're deserving of. But it's like, I feel like you're in this energy of just not caring. Like, how can you approach someone that's in this Four of Cups energy? How can you approach someone that's constantly being petty as fuck? No offense to the cross watcher. It's all lessons. We all go through this shit. But it's like, they're letting you walk away by not growing up, is what I get from this. And you're just going to do you, you're just doing you until this person can see this from a different angle of things. Okay. So we have Leo energy, we have Taurus, we have Pisces, strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. I just feel like you're done with the bullshit. Okay, Virgo, I know that one was long and a little bit confusing, but you're just done with the bullshit, really. So way to go, Virgo. Okay, I gotta fix up my legs. Okay, guys. I'm in my jammies, guys. Sorry. Anyways, let's move on to Libra. What do we got for Libra, universe, spirits, and guides, and their person? No problem, Earth Angel. Virgos, you guys are honestly, I love Virgos, and you guys are really the glue right now for the collective. You know, you're the glue right now for the collective just by existing in the energy that you're in. And I love it. You're not getting carried away with this and that. You're the glue right now. So thank you, Virgos. You guys are like the nurse of the zodiac. You guys take care of everybody. You guys are very practical. So, and if there is anyone that's watching that, you know, is serving this whole situation, I love you guys and I appreciate you, you know, so I appreciate you. Okay, so what do we got for Libra and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Libra and their person? Yeah, well, it's pretty late here, so I'm like, I'm just going to go in my jammies. It's good. It's all good. Libra, what do we got for you guys and their person? 3 shuffles, please. Your overall energy, Libra, is the 7 of Pentacles with the Magician in reverse right under that. So I feel like you're doing a lot of reflecting here. I feel like you're trying to figure something out because you feel powerless in a situation. Okay, with that Magician in reverse, you feel powerless. You feel like you have a lot of decisions to make, but you feel like you don't have the information you need to make them. Okay, you feel like there's definitely some form of communication issue between you and this person. And it's like, even if you wanted to fight for this, it's like it's like there's no communication, or you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And that's very overwhelming because it's like, you know who you want, you know what you want, but there's no communication, or there's a lack of some form of truth. You guys could have gotten an argument in the past and you're wondering if they're still hung up on that. But at the end of the day, you're just overwhelmed because you just don't know what you're getting yourself into. And I feel like you're the one that needs to make some form of decision here, Libra, with the 2 of Wands. You either need to decide between 2 people, or it's like you need to decide between 2 different life paths. And I feel like that's at a standstill right now because you're trying to come up with your own answers. You're trying to figure out what's going on with this person. And you are wearing a false mask, which, just FYI, it's probably not helping anything, right? If you're not acknowledging your feelings or opening up about how you're feeling, it may not be helping anything. It may be putting this at a more stalemate type of energy. So just be careful. Thank you, K-Girl, for that $5. Oh, you are gorgeous, girl. I can see that picture. So thank you. I really appreciate that. But it's like you are, you're just overwhelmed right now because you know you need to make a decision. Time's a ticking, but it's like, how do I make a decision with no info, you know? So whoever you are dealing with, I feel like this is someone that may be looking at this as something that could be a missed opportunity. And I feel like they are protecting their heart in a sense. They're protecting their heart. They may have walked away because they're starting to lack patience, but this person feels betrayed by you, or they feel drained, they feel defeated. And if this isn't caused by you, that's just how they're feeling in their headspace, in their heart. Because I do feel like you may have really tripped up this person's ego, or you really triggered something within this person that made this almost a red flag. It made this something that they're realizing like, oh crap, I actually have feelings for this person. And it's almost like they're looking at this as something they need to overcome because you're pulling at their heartstrings. And I do feel like they're walking away, but it's more so to protect their heart. They're trying to overcome this. They're trying to tame themselves. They're trying to tame themselves because they're scared of hurting their heart, or they're scared of investing too much emotionally. Okay, because they're thinking worst case scenario right now. The 10 of Swords can be that worst case scenario, thinking of, if I open up, will Libra just take my heart and run? It's kind of like that. So they're thinking worst case scenario. So they may be preparing themselves to end this, at least within their own energy. And they are walking away, or at least right now, they're not investing a lot of time into this. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may already know, like, you're the one that needs to make a move. Okay, Libra, you may be in this position where you are the one that needs to start communication for whatever reason. It's like the ball is in your court, especially if you are the one that has been avoiding making some form of big decision that may have been a huge weight on this whole situation. Okay, so we have Pisces energy, we have Leo, we have Gemini, fire, air, earth, and Cancer. Okay. The moon is Cancer energy too, and I always forget to say that. Anyway, what do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Scorpio universe, spirits, and guides and their person? Sorry if you hear my boys downstairs, guys. They're supposed to be going to sleep, but I can hear them. They're just a fighting. Anyways, what we got for Scorpio and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Oh, Lord. 3 shuffles for Scorpio and their person, please. One more. Scorpio. Whew. Okay, so your overall energy, another sign got this. I feel like it was Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but your overall energy is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Swords right under that. So Scorpio. Wow. Okay, so be careful here, Scorpio. This is the Page of Pentacles in reverse is a very immature energy, or it's someone that can gaslight. It's someone that can manipulate situations to work in their favor. And I feel like it's caused because of this 2 of Swords. At the end of the day, you're avoiding making some form of decision, or you're really stuck in your head here, realizing that you need to release something and you're scared to release something, or you're avoiding releasing something. And it's coming off as accusing or gaslighting someone, or with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, it's a very immature energy. It can represent black magic, or it's like trying to take something that maybe you did wrong and you're turning it into something that they just must misunderstood, so just be careful, just be careful, because I feel like you are, deep down or subconsciously avoiding making some form of decision, and it's either coming off as an immature way, or it's like you're not sure how to handle it, so it's not coming out in the best light, okay? And with the King of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse on your end, you may be very frustrated here because you feel stuck nurturing something that just does not make you happy. It's not thriving for your energy or your soul. And I feel like you also are lacking confidence here, Scorpio. And when we lack confidence, or when we don't know our own worth, sometimes it's like we try to deflect how we're actually feeling into every other scenario. And I feel like you're not taking action for this person. There could be some head games, or I really don't see the King of Wands in reverse as a player. To me, the King of Cups in reverse is more the player. But I feel like you're more so just starting to feel disconnected, or it's like there's something here you're avoiding looking at within yourself. And I feel like you are fearing some things here. You're putting yourself in a self-imposed prison. You're fearing possible scenarios that may not exist. And it's almost like you continuously put yourself in this energy. Well, if this doesn't work out, I don't need them. F them. I don't need them. I'm just going to focus on my independence, and that's completely cool. That's completely okay to say, I'm going to focus on my independence. But make sure you're not putting yourself in the self-denial route of not acknowledging something that maybe even you did, right? Because it takes two to tango. None of us are perfect. We're constantly growing. We have to acknowledge that, right? And I feel like it's okay to just focus on your independence and being self-sufficient and not needing anybody. But if you're feeling like this deep down, feeling like you're not actually happy, or you're lacking some form of confidence, or you're trying to hide or deflect, your authentic emotions with ego, then it's going to come back to bite you in the future. It's never going to heal, right? So just be careful that if you're trying to manipulate energies to avoid making some form of decision, or to get out of your head because you're scared of getting hurt, or you're scared this person won't ever open up, then just be careful of that, okay? because you are overthinking, or there are a lot of fears here, okay? So I hope that made sense. But whoever you are dealing with, Scorpio, I feel like they're definitely having a hard time being vulnerable with you here. This person could offer their love, or this person tried to open up emotionally and they feel like it wasn't reciprocated, okay? And with the moon in reverse, this is someone wearing a false mask to even their emotions. They're not being vulnerable. They're scared to be vulnerable with you. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance energy, this is someone that's really trying to heal themselves, or they're trying to gain spiritual balance, okay? They're trying to find balance. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is someone that's really taking their time. They're not being impulsive. They're really being careful with where they plant their seeds, okay? They're being careful with where they plant their seeds with that Seven of Pentacles. And I feel here, you know, if this is someone new or someone from the past, for whatever reason, they feel like they can't be vulnerable with you, Scorpio, okay? So I feel like they're just taking their time. They're being careful here. Okay, they're being careful. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. This is definitely someone that they're either not being truthful, or they feel like it's kind of pointless to open up because you're not being truthful. Okay, there's some form of communication barrier between the two of you. And I feel like you're trying to ignore it, and you're trying to act like you don't need this person, or you don't need this whole situation, which none of us needs anything. But if it's something we really want, but we're trying to act like we don't because we're avoiding some form of healing within our own soul, then you're not learning the lesson, right? So I don't see your person opening up. I feel like they're scared to be vulnerable, okay? And they're more so either healing from this or healing in general, and they're just trying to be patient, okay? And being careful with where they plant their seeds, okay? So we have Taurus energy. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, you are, you know, doing good financially, or you're doing good with picking yourself back up, you know, constantly getting yourself in a position where you're not letting anything hold you down. But just, if you're feeling something, acknowledge it, right? So, but don't sit in that acknowledgement. Just acknowledge it enough to come to a resolution. So we have Taurus, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, Earth, air, water, fire. Okay, so what do we got for Capricorn universe, spirits and guides? Hey, Lush Forest, Brandy. If you guys are new to my channel, these are just quick check-ins, guys. Okay, so, well, they're supposed to be quick. Sometimes I just don't know how to shut my mouth. But I can't leave it half done, okay? So what do we got for Capricorn universe, spirits and guides? What do we got for Capricorn and their person? What do we have for Capricorn and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles. Oh, shoot. Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Let's do a couple more shuffles. What do we got for Sagittarius and their person? I'm sorry, Capricorn. Or Sagittarius. What do we got for Sagittarius and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for, my moon's in Sagittarius, guys. So if anything, I'm more of a Sagittarius than a Gemini. So I love you guys. 3 shuffles for Sagittarius, please. Saggy. Ooh, your overall energy, Sagittarius, is a Knight of Swords in reverse with the Tower right under that. So I feel like, whew, and then the Devil card. Okay, so this is that energy, Sagittarius, where you are really fighting yourself to bite your tongue, okay? I mean, Sagittarius, I love you guys because you guys are those blunt people. You're very blunt. You just say it how it is and people somehow just take it, right? And I feel like you're doing your best to, you know, hold back some form of communication because you know it will force you to rebuild, or it's like you're going through a lot of changes right now. And I feel like you're having a hard time accepting some form of change or accepting how someone's reacting, something like that. Okay, but you are completely drained by this whole situation. Thank you, SC, for that $4. I really appreciate it. I feel like this is just completely drained, Sagittarius. That's pretty much what I get. Something happened here that really pissed you off, or that just caught you off guard. It kind of blindsided you and you wasn't expecting it, you know? And I feel like you're really having a hard time either letting go or seeing it from a bigger picture. You're having a hard time just releasing some form of control. And it's almost like that energy, like I said, where you need to bite your tongue. There's something here you want to say, but you're doing your damn best to release it. You know, you're trying to move past this. You're trying to just let something go. You're trying to just let something go and be positive. You know, maybe for a group of you, this is very specific, but because something isn't working out the way you had hoped, maybe you're trying to get in this person's life in a different type of way. Maybe you're trying to act like you just want to be friends when really you want to get in the bed. You know, that's very specific, guys. But it's like there's something here that you feel like you have no control over, and you're having a hard time accepting it for what it is what I get from that. This could be something that has ended, or this is someone that ended it with you, and you're having a hard time releasing it, you know? And it's really taking up a lot of space. You feel binded to this person. It's like, what do you mean this isn't going anywhere? I have this bond with you. I'm tied to you. Like, how can I? It's like you're letting this person take up a lot of room in your head. And it's very uncomfortable, you know, especially with Sagittarius is. I mean, you guys can usually get over things really quickly, right? But whoever you're dealing with, I feel like this is someone that could have walked away, to be honest with you, with the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like they're dealing with a lot of confusion just in life in general, to be quite honest with you. They're not fighting for this. If anything, they're wasting their own time, or they're wasting your time. You know, if this is someone that kind of acts like you still got something with them, it's like they're wasting their time here, okay? They're not putting any effort into this situation. They are trying to release control, but it's almost like they're scared to completely let go. It's like, yeah, I don't want you, Sagittarius, but I'm going to come over tomorrow. You know, it's like, maybe that's why it's pissing you off. Because it's like, you either want me or you don't. If you want me, then you can have me. But if you don't want me, don't be dragging me through this whole mind game thing. And maybe you feel like this person is putting you through a lot of mind games, because it's like they're not putting actual effort into it. It's like they're there just long enough to gain some form of pity or gain some form of attention from you. Okay, it could be in regards to business or money, something like that. With the Three of Pentacles, this person does see potential with you, but they're not giving you anything to work with, and it's really frustrating you. Okay, because it's like you feel either intuitively or because they told you that they want you, but they're just not willing to actually work on this together. It's like they're breadcrumbing you, expecting anything more. It's really confusing and it's pissing you off. So just focus on you right now, because this person is definitely taking up a lot of headspace, or they're putting you in this low vibrational energy. And don't ever give someone that much power to really put you in a low vibrational energy. Okay, so we have strong air energy. We have Capricorn, strong earth energy, Capricorn towards Virgo. We got fire, we got water. Okay, Saggies. Okay, so I hope that made sense, guys. Okay, so what do we got for Capricorn universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Capricorn and their person? What do we have for Capricorn and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Unicorns. What do we got for Capricorn and their person? Three shuffles for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Astrological Ether Tarot. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Capricorn, your overall energy is the Knight of Swords with the Two of Swords right under that. I feel like this is you really taking control. It's like if someone's not going to open up, you're going to get that communication some way, somehow. It's like you're sick of being stuck in your head. You're sick of wondering what the hell you want to do. And this is almost like you trying to burn some form of bridge, or you opening up regardless if you feel like they're going to get pissed off. It's like you're trying to force some form of communication, because if they're not going to open up to you, you want to burn this bridge. You know, it's like that energy of really pushing your intuition aside and taking things into your own hands because you're sick of being stuck in your head. You're sick of feeling left in the dark. You're sick of not being fulfilled emotionally. You're sick of this being one-sided emotionally, possibly. And this is you just it's like messaging someone regardless of how they react because you need to know, you know, or if they don't respond, it's like you're trying to burn the bridge or at least put it together. It's like, you're sick of being stuck in your head here. Okay, it's just frustrating you. It's not productive. It's counterproductive, if anything. And I feel like you want change. You want change in the situation, and you will do anything to get it, even if that means having to walk away and having this person to be pissed off at you. You know, you want change. You're frustrated, and I feel like you're definitely opening up because you feel left in the dark, and you just feel frustrated. Here is what I get from that. Okay, whoever you are dealing with, this is more than likely someone that has cut you out of their life, or this is someone that they definitely feel entitled. Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse can be a biatch, to be quite honest with you. She's like the biggest biatch out of them all. And she feels entitled. You know, she's very harsh with her words. She speaks without being factual. She speaks with her ego, not with what's actually true. And I feel like this person is definitely not seeing something clearly. This person is not working for this, but it's like they're not seeing something clearly, and they always come to some form of truth within their mind that's not actually truth, you know, and it's very difficult to deal with. And maybe this has been preventing this person from coming together with you, to be quite honest with you. With the Two of Pentacles, you are dealing with someone that is juggling. They're in this energy of contemplating what they need to do. They're like, they're constantly stuck in this juggling energy, not making this a priority. And you're just about fed up. You're fed up with someone making assumptions about you. You're fed up with someone acting like they know the truth when they don't. And I feel like you're about to burn this bridge. To be honest with you, you're going to burn it, or you're going to force communication out of them, you know? And sometimes, honestly, guys, you got to do that. Like, I'm all about letting go of control. You know, I'm all about, you know, letting the divine do his thing. But if you're stuck in a situation for years, like sometimes, like I've done this, I'm not going to lie, where I message someone assuming they're going to tell me off, but I wanted them to tell me off so I could stop thinking about them. But then sometimes they just continue to ignore you. And then it's like, what the fuck? Now what do I do? You know? So it's like, I feel like you're really just trying to burn this bridge. And I totally get that. You know, you got to do what you got to do because you're sick of being stuck in your head. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so we have Taurus, we have Pisces, Gemini, Leo, strong air energy, fire, burn it. Yeah. That's like that. What's that Nickelback song? I used to drive really fast to it when I was a teenager. Is it Burn It to the Ground? Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback. Oh, what a good song. Was it the Dark Horse CD? It was like the best CD ever. Every song on that CD was lit, man. Anyways, what do we got for Aquarius? What do we got for Aquarius universe, spirits, and guides for their person? What do we got for Aquarius, for them and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles for Aquarius. Okay, your overall energy, Aquarius, is the King of Wands with the 7 of Swords right under that. Okay, I just need a drink real quick. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you are feeling good here. I feel like this is more of a planning energy with the 7 of Swords. No, you're not being completely honest here, but I honestly get this is you really starting to become connected with your higher purpose, where you're wanting to go, what direction you're wanting to go in. And this is more planning, right? Thank you, Alban, for that $10. I really appreciate that. So I feel like you're knowing exactly where you're wanting to head right now. And I feel like, no, you're not being honest with the people around you. Look at that 8 of Cups right under that. You're planning to walk away from something is what I get from this. There's something that's not fulfilling you, but you're not opening up. Maybe because you're stuck with them right now in quarantine. And it's like, you're just trying to keep the peace. But yeah, you're definitely realizing something was either a waste of time, or with the Hierophant in reverse, you don't have faith in this anymore. This could be a marriage coming to an end, or you're planning some form of separation. But with the Four of Swords, this is something that you have really thought about, right? You're not opening up. You have pulled back from this person. You're releasing control for the temporary being, but it's like, you know what's right now and what's not. Okay, with the Two of Wands in reverse, you're definitely wanting to walk away. I feel like you're stuck at a crossroads right now, because it's more so out of pressure, or it's like you feel like you can't take action right now, even if you wanted to, with this Knight of Wands in reverse. This can be a bad card too, but I really don't get that. It's more so you feel like you can't take action right now. So you're more so doing your best to take control of your own life, a business, whatever it may be. And with the Four of Swords, it's like, you're good. Spiritually, you're good. You know what's impacting you. You know what you need to get away from. You're more so kind of being zen until you get that opportunity. Okay. Because something here is just pissing you off, or it's like there's something here you need to walk away from, So whoever you are dealing with, Aquarius, this is definitely someone not giving the situation what it's deserved. Justice in reverse and the Page of Swords. You could be dealing with someone that is a little bit more immature than you. If they're not younger than you, this is someone that communicates on a more immature level, or it's like they never know how to take things seriously. It's like that relationship where you try to tell someone what's going on or what your problem is, and it's like they never take you seriously. And it's very frustrating because they're not giving you what you deserve, or there's no balance in this situation. Thank you, Gino Lee Garcia. I really appreciate that, man. Again, I really appreciate that. There's no balance in the situation here, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I feel like they're in this energy of feeling like everything's good. I'm going to get my opportunity with Aquarius, or Aquarius is going to move forward with me. They're completely oblivious to how frustrated you are inside, to be quite honest with you. And if this is a connection that has not come together, you're in this energy of realizing that this shit is just not flying with you anymore, and you are going to walk away, or you're not going to be there when this person wants to open up. Because you're realizing the disalignment between the two of you, or you're starting to lack faith in the long-term higher levels of commitment type of perspective. And I feel, Aquarius, like I said, if you're in a relationship, you're planning to walk away whenever you get the chance. And if this is a connection, you're done putting in effort. You're going to wait, and you're going to be in your power until they can step it up, because this person thinks that you're going to be there anytime they want. No, you're not, is what I get from that, And they're completely oblivious to this whole situation. So there's definitely a different wavelength here that's very obvious to see. They're on a different wavelength. It doesn't make them a bad person, but they're definitely on a different wavelength. Thank you, Felicia Soriano for that $10. I really appreciate that, girl. So, yeah, you're just... I love this energy, Aquarius. And I feel like your guys' reading yesterday was really similar. So thank you guys for being so badass. It really helps the collective, honestly. Like, this is just trusting in that underlying truth of what you know, and not feeling the need. It's like you don't feel the need to open up about it. You just know. It's like, you don't need anyone to reassure you. You just know, and I love it. Thank you, Brandy. I really appreciate that, girl, for that super chat. So we have very strong fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Leo energy specifically. We have Taurus, we have Libra, Aries, Sagittarius. And it's honestly like, Aquarius, it's like you're in this energy of no hard feelings. You're just not on my level, I really like it. It's very empowering, Aquarius. So kudos to you guys, okay? It's so like, anyways, what do we got for Pisces universe? Spirits and guides. Gina Garcia, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Again, I really, really appreciate that. You rise higher, absolutely. Absolutely, and you have overcome a lot, I believe. It's like, you know what I mean? Knowing without saying, you have overcome a lot. So good job. Anyways, what do we got for Pisces? What do we got for Pisces and their person? What do we got for Pisces and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles for Pisces and their person. Pisces, man, you guys have been having it good lately. Let's see, hope for another one. Okay, ooh, your overall energy, Pisces, Chariot in reverse with the 9 of Wands right under that. So you feel like you have no control in a situation, which is why you feel very guarded. Okay, it's that very skeptical energy or hesitant energy of wanting to move forward, but it's like you're very nervous about how someone's going to react, or you're nervous to move forward because it's like, can I trust my heart? Can I trust my feelings with this person, right? Thank you, Miranda. I really appreciate that. So I feel like you're really trying to embrace a lot of willpower right now. This is willpower. It's like wanting to move towards someone, but also knowing that moving toward them may cause a lot of drama. I also feel like you're constantly trying to fight yourself right now, Pisces, or you're constantly trying to put yourself in this position of no, no, I'm not moving toward them. It's too much. I'm going to sit here in my Zen energy. It's like you're really trying to embrace this new form of willpower when it comes to the situation. Okay? You're trying to be strong. You're trying to not repeat past cycles more than likely. Okay. Because I feel like in the past you could have expected a lot, or you're starting to recognize you put a lot of value into the way this person handles a situation. And I feel like this is something you're still trying to overcome. This is something I went through too. So I'm not judging. It's like, it's very hard to get rejected or to have someone react to you in a very specific way and not take it personal. You know, and it's something that we don't recognize how much it's impacting us until we really see how we're handling the situation or what we do after the fact. Okay. And I feel like you're starting to realize that you really put a lot of value into this person or situation, and you're constantly fighting with yourself saying, no, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm going to zen out. I'm going to, you know, just be at peace with me and my badass self. And your value has nothing to do with how this person reacts to you or what love they give you. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, I mean, this person really does have love with you. They're very attracted to you. King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There could be someone new coming in for a group of you, but there's definitely someone here that has a lot of love for you, but they're very quiet about it. They're not moving forward towards you just yet. With the 9 of Cups and the Fool in reverse, thank you, Gino. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. See you on the next one. This person is not moving towards you, Pisces. They're really not. They're very self-focused is what I get from this with the 9 of Cups. This is someone that doesn't need anybody. They're not someone that needs that emotional attention. They really don't. And I feel like, honestly, the King of Cups is very intuitive. And I feel like this person knows more than you think they do, or they understand that you need to heal from something, Pisces, or they understand that you still need to go through something. Not that they're better than you, but it's like they're giving you space. And it feels like you're being rejected, but I feel like they're more so giving you space is what I get from this, because they do want this beginning. They want to offer you something, but they either feel like it's not the right time. So that's why they're very self-focused. But I feel like you're dealing with someone that's very in touch with what's going on with you, even if you never said anything. They're very empathetic. They're very loving, but it's like they're not wearing their heart on their sleeve either. This really is their dream come true, but for a group of you, this person is waiting for you to go through some form of healing or realization, or this person is just waiting for the right time. Because the King of Cups isn't going to reach out if he can't continue his offer. He's not going to break hearts. He's not a heartbreaker. So if you're dealing with someone that isn't going to act on their feelings until they know that they can follow through with what they're saying to you, you know, and it's really hard to process sometimes. I mean, we're all different, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign, specifically Taurus and Virgo. They're not going to open up until they can follow through with those feelings. And with the Fool in reverse, like I said, they want this beginning with you. but they're not moving toward just yet. This really is their dream come true, but I feel like they're more so focused on themselves right now. Okay, they're focused on just overall peace. You do make them happy. They may see you as their twin flame, but they're giving you space. And you are going through a lot of healing and self-empowerment in this process as well. And honestly, Pisces, for a group of you, you may be dealing with someone that you feel has no idea about spirituality. And even if this person isn't someone that watches tarot or anything like that, they are very intuitive and they are understanding of their emotions and of the bigger picture, more than you would think, you know? Because the King of Cups is very loving. It's just, he doesn't come off that way necessarily because he doesn't really wear his heart on his sleeve. He's also very intuitive, okay? So I feel like your person's just giving you space. They do want a new beginning, but I feel like they realize you need to heal from something here. They may feel like you're going through a lot of drama within your home life as well, which you could be, and they're just giving you space, you know. We have Capricorn, we have Cancer, Aries, water, fire, earth. You was wondering. Yeah, I mean, like, don't think because someone doesn't post spiritual stuff on their social media and stuff that they're not spiritual or in tune. You know, like, it's just, people are intuitive and sometimes we don't give them enough credit. But anyways, I don't know where that came from, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyways, guys, that's a wrap. I really appreciate everybody that liked this video and super chatted and just chatted with each other and supporting each other. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Fancy, Tarot Traveler. Thank you, Healing Waters. But I'm going to get out of here. Okay. And I wanted to, but yeah, I'm going to get individual reads up, guys, as soon as I can get them up. You know, I don't really promise anything. I have to be in a very specific energy. And lately I've been very selfish with my energy because sometimes we got to be selfish with our energy and really just feel what we need to feel, go through what we need to go through, and, you know, play it by ear, you know? So I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I've actually been considering, you know, taking a week break from social media, but I probably won't, to be honest with you. But I've been thinking like anyone else, like, I wish I could just throw my phone somewhere and not see it again, but I have to have it for work and stuff, you know, but it's like, I really wish I could just get rid of social media sometimes and, you know, but I can't really, but I was thinking about doing that for a week, but I probably won't because I can't at the same time, but I could, you know. Anyways, this is just me, like, bibber babbing. Anyways, I'm going to go to here, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. And, yeah, well, my Facebook, like my personal Facebook literally has like 20 people on it. Like, I only have family on my personal Facebook, and my social media I only use for Fierce Tarot. So I have Instagram, Fierce Tarot, and then I have my Fierce Tarot Facebook page as well. So I'm really not a big social media person, but thank you, Jacqueline girl, for that $10. Miss the read, but you've been enjoying the inspirational vids. Love you. Well, I think it's just really important. Like, when you guys got to realize when I talk or when I give my perspective on things, it's nothing but a perspective. Nothing I say is truth. It may be truth for me, but it may not be truth for you. And I love just having conversations with people. And I think it's really important to hear people out and to understand it and maybe even, you know, give your opinion. I don't have any problem with people disagreeing with me because I know that what I believe today may not be the same tomorrow. We're constantly growing. We're constantly evolving. And we just got to be open to that. And I just love, you know, thinking outside the box. That's like my favorite pastime, to be honest with you, is just, you know, I'm just very, I don't know. But I know, like, nothing I say, I know my nothing is necessary video, that's nothing but a perspective, right? And that's why I said perspective. It's a perspective. And I just want you guys to think for yourself too and come up with your own truths, your own perspectives, because we have that ability to, right? So thank you, Lou Sam, for that 555. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so I just want you guys to realize that I just really encourage people to think for themselves, you know, That's super important to think for yourself, because knowledge, because in order for me to tell you something and you actually believe it, is that's something your soul already had to know. I can't teach you anything. If I teach you something and you hold on to it and you make it your truth, then that's something your soul was already pulled toward or knowing in the first place. It's like reverse psychology in a sense. And it makes me realize how pointless talking really is. Thank you, Earth Angel. But it's like, thank you for sharing your video and knowledge. No problem. But like I can't teach you anything. And the only way you guys can learn actual knowledge, true knowledge, not just hear things and agree with it, is to really go through it. So if I tell you something and you believe it, chances are your subconscious or your soul already believed it. Now you just have the third dimensional way of looking at it. So it makes more sense, right? So that's why it's like you can't help people unless they're needing that help. And it's like, anyways, guys, my mind is so confusing, and it's not confusing, but trying to put it into words can be confusing. But words can really disregard an energy that already exists. And I feel like it's important to really run off your energy and not to rely on any spiritual guru for your truth, because the only truth that exists is the truth that your energy manifests. And if you do nothing but live by any guru, then you're not living by your own spirit. You're living by someone else's perspective, so it's okay to hear. I love listening to different people. I listen to people's perspectives all the time. It makes me think, but I don't know, guys. But I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, how funny is it for me? I could talk to you guys all day about this and that, but no one will actually hear what I say unless you already believed it subconsciously or spiritually. It's a really weird thing to think about. I can make you think, but I can't make you believe unless you already believe. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. But thank you guys. I really appreciate the love. I appreciate the likes and the super chats. But see you guys. I'm going to have those timestamps up for you. And I just really encourage y'all to really think for yourself and realize our energy is internal. So just have fun with your energy. It doesn't die, So love you guys.